let's talk about the best financial advice ever. Now, David, you've been with me. We've interviewed a lot of people on the streets. Yeah. I do a lot of man on the street, saws on the street, talking money. All we talk is money. All we talk is money. And I ask people all the time, what's the best financial advice you've ever received? So you know who jacked my idea? CNN. I'll see you in court, CNN. Right? And they asked their readers the best financial advice that you've ever received. And there's 7 answers, and we're going to highlight them right now. You tell me if you agree and what these are. All right, so let's just go down this list.
Let's compare them to what the answers you got as well.
Okay, we can do that.
Let's do it.
So number 1, don't just pocket your raise. Invest half of it into your 401k every time. So this particular, different readers said this, by the way, different subscribers to CNN. Invest half of every raise you get until you max out your contributions. Contributions are currently about, I think a 401k is $19,000 a year, and then you can get a match on top of that, up to, I don't know, maybe 6% of your salary, whatever it is. You'll be glad you did, and it would be crazy to pass up the free money from your company match. Totally agree. It's free money. It's free money. There ain't nothing better than free money. It's like they always say, if you were walking down the street and saw a $100 bill, you're just going to walk right over it. That's free money. That's your 401k. Another piece of advice, this is what I always tell people. If you're making 50 grand, as an example, you get a raise, and now you're making 70. Don't spend the extra 20. Keep living for the next 6 months, 12 months, just like you're making that 50. You did it then, you'll do it now. Now you got 20 extra grand in your life. You can do whatever you want saving-wise. Build your wealth. Save that money, build your wealth. That's my advice. So don't just pocket your raise, invest half of it in your 401k. That's number 1. Number 2, if you can't pay for it, pay in full for what you're buying, don't charge it. Totally agree with this. Credit card should be used as a financial convenience, not a crutch. Never carry a balance on a credit card due to the high interest rate. Of course, we just talked about 10 signs of your debt is out of control. Right. High interest rates, not a good look. So you've heard this a million times. I'm sure you'll hear it again on the this episode. If you can't buy it in full, right then and there, there's no need to charge it. Okay? Because then you're just going to be making payments, going down that rabbit hole of payment, debt, not a good look. Number 3, it's never too late to invest. I agree to a certain extent. So here's a story. A decade ago, 55-year-old Michael Blount made his first real foray into investing. Nearing retirement from a 23-year-old career in the military, we salute you. He decided to invest a small amount of money with a broker. Okay. His bet and his timing has paid off quite well. He said he was fortunate to buy Amazon at $800 a share, and today I think it's somewhere around like $3,600, I want to say. So things have appreciated nicely. Jeff Bezos says, pick your investments on companies that are going to change the world. Amazon has certainly changed the world. So no matter your age, you'll see where they'll take off. So anyway, it's never too late to invest. But obviously, investing in your 20s and your 30s is a lot better than getting started in your 50s, especially if you want to retire a millionaire. Number 4, budget for all your needs, including fun. Fun's a part of your budget. Well, they say there's a 50-30-20 rule. 50% to your needs, 30% to your wants, 20% to your debt and your savings. Respect. So try to stick to a budget or a diet in this regard, if you're going to use like an eating analogy, so you can eat what you really love and not waste your time and going to blow it. All right, it's the same true of a hyper strict budget. So basically, there's a food analogy that they use here. Yeah, like if you're going to do a diet, aka a budget for your weight, stick to it. But if you want some chocolate ice cream once in a while, have some ice cream. Not a big deal. Budget in some fun. Budget in some ice cream. Not a big deal. Treat yourself. Exactly. Number 5, retirement is easy to solve if you start saving in your 20s. Hello?
That's me.
Kind of the whole reason we're doing this show for our 20 and 30-somethings out there. Yeah. Retirement is easy if you solve for saving in your 20s. Gary Anderson, not the kicker from back in the day. You wouldn't get that reference. He credits his dad from teaching him the importance of saving for retirement early on. He started nagging me, he says. From the moment I got my first job out of college, I wasn't that great with money. We get it. In my early 20s, I can't say that I immediately took his advice, but I did hear it. And as I got a little more comfortable financially, in my late 20s, so it took him, a handful of years, I started upping my 401k contributions with every pay raise until it was maxed out. Respect to you, Gary Anderson. We've said it before. We'll say it again. The earlier you start, the better off you'll be. Compound interest is going to kick in. Compound interest, the 8th wonder of the world. Albert Einstein, what a guy. the less stressed you'll be in retirement when it's time to actually retire.
Totally.
No big deal. Number 6, never spend money behind your spouse's back.
Ooh,
That can get
that's-
real ugly, bruh. So before you get married, make an agreement with your spouse to be that you will never spend money behind each other's back. Obviously, people say communication and money are like the two things that people fight about. Like, you don't talk enough, you don't communicate, you under-communicate, you over-communicate, you talk too much, you don't talk enough, you don't tell me what's on your mind. That's number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, money issues, spending. So now you're talking about not communicating about money.
Whoa, you're asking for it,
Kiss
bud.
of death, bro.
Yeah, you're asking for it.
Kiss of death. So spending behind your spouse's back is defying the marriage contract, they put it.
Wow.
And will land you in divorce court. All right, maybe we don't need to go that far,
That's
but that's not a good look.
No, but it's true. That's true.
All right. Number 7, family is always more important than money. Interesting. Elliot Pepper, a.k.a. Fresh of the Pepper, said that the most important financial wisdom his in-laws ever imparted him was that they would pay for far-flung relatives to travel to family gatherings. Cool. And the most impressive was how well they supported their own aging parents. The money my in-laws had was not just for them to be comfortable. Anyway, they're basically saying, look, there's bigger things in life. There's family. La familia.
La familia.
La familia. Okay?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, if you're going to put those two against each other, I would say family.
I mean,
over
depending
money,
how close you are with your family. All right, so just to recap this, number 1.
But loving your aunt a lot won't bring down your debt. So
Touche. Immediate family. Family first.
Same.
Number 1, don't just pocket your raise, invest it into your 401k. Number 2, if you can't pay for it in full, then don't charge it. Okay, number 3, it's never too late to invest. Number 4, budget for all your needs, including fun. Number 5, retirement is easy to solve if you start saving in your 20s. Oh, yeah. Number 6, never spend money behind your spouse's back. And number 7, family is more important than money.
Talk is money. All we talk is money.
If you enjoyed that short clip from the Soscast, click here to watch another. Click here to watch the full episode, or just stay broke.